First call effectiveness, or FCE, has been around since BEI Services created the term 25 years ago. Since then, it has become a standard performance measure in the office technology industry. However, it is a term that is often misunderstood. So let's clarify it. First, what does good look like? Using acceptable callbacks and hold-for-part recalls, an FCE rate of 68% or better is top-notch service. This would be a callback rate of 20% or less and a hold-for-parts rate of 12% or less. Let's put this into terms that we can all relate to. Now remember, we're talking first call effectiveness, or the percentage of time the problem is resolved on the first call. Say, if you take your car in for service and they fail to correctly repair your car. Did they fix it correctly the first time? Well, no. So now you're required to take your car back. So in this instance, their FCE rate is 0% since they didn't fix it on the first call. Now, let's say they need to order parts, but your car was drivable during the time that you were waiting for the part. Did this change their ability to fix your car on the first time? No, but the math used by most in the industry would have you believe that it improved. So how does this work? True first call effectiveness math works like this. The first time you took your car in for repair, we'll call that the EM, or emergency call. The second time you took your car back for repair, we'll call that the CB, or the callback call. And the third time, we'll call this the HP, or the hold for part call. The EM created the callback call, so at this point the callback rate is 100% and the FCE is 0%. Having the third call, or the HP call, added to the mix does not reduce the number of callback calls, so the callback rate is still 100%. And the HP rate is 50%, so the FCE rate is now negative 50%. Here's the difference. The industry method of calculating FCE in the exact situation would have you believe that because of the HP call, the callback rate improved from 100% to 33%. And that's because this method used the total number of calls to determine the FCE percentage rather than actually measuring the first call effectiveness. So you wind up with one callback rate of 33%, one hold for part rate of 33%, bringing the FCE up to 33%. Using the industry method, FCE actually improves by doing more calls, when in fact the first call was a 100% failure. So using this method to calculate your first call effectiveness is actually measuring total calls as opposed to the true effectiveness of the first call. If you're interested in learning your company's true FCE, contact BEI Services for your complimentary performance evaluation.